This is behind this fence is one of our showcase venues taken on recently. Not much to see right at this moment. Behind this fence that we've put up, we're actually building some features so that people can see in real life what the different types of dry stone walling features are available. So it's still a bit of a building site at the moment, but in here ultimately we'll have a seating area, dry stone seating area around this circular patio section here, and over in the corner where all the building stuff is, there will be, believe it or not, a beautiful waterfall water feature with a waterfall, shall I say. 2 ponds and some nice sweeping stairs. So anyway, where we're up to at the moment is we've completed some walling sections, all dry stone, and we've created this little archway here, all dry stone, a drop of mortar in this arch, tiny little bit of mortar over there on the tops of this wall section here, just to keep the tops on. So that's a wooden thing in the middle of this archway. It's called a former. It's just basically, because there's no mortar involved, well, even if there was mortar involved, you probably have a former anyway, but enables us to build the structure from stone. Well, basically this. So that arch that you're looking at started off as a pile of stone like that, and the magic of a hammer and a little bit of care and time and skill, you end up with that. So as I say, this venue is actually at Yarnton Home and Garden Centre, which is in Oxfordshire. I'd say the purpose of these locations is effectively a showroom for what we do, which is dry stone walling, and just to show people really what can be done. A lot of people say to me when I talk to them about dry stone walling that, well, it's all right if you've got a huge country mansion with 25-30 acres of land, but in reality you don't need a lot of space to enjoy some dry stone walling on your property. You can see that this archway here that Chris is just in the process of taking the former out of isn't really taking up a whole lot of space in reality, and we could even use less space, but it's very, very versatile. You see here, what we've got here is there was an access cover here, as you can see, so it didn't cause us any particular problem. We just bridged over it, and so basically it's a very, very versatile way of building, and quite beautiful. A little bit more effective than perhaps fencing as a solution. Slightly more costly, admittedly. Nevertheless, a very nice option. You could have an archway here leading up to a driveway perhaps, or in the back garden. This section here is a matter of interest while Chris is taking that former out. We're going to, this isn't finished yet, this hasn't been grouted or anything, but this will have we're going to build a seat, dry stone walling seat, all the way round. Well, not all the way around, there will be an open section at the far end from where I am now, the far end of the circle, so that you can walk in, and there'll be a patio path going down and through Oh, there we go. Former's coming out. Sorry to cut across there, but former's coming out. Will the arch remain in place, or will it follow the former out? I hope the latter. I mean, the former. Pardon the pun. I'm not bright enough to have thought of that one by myself. So this is the former coming out. As it stands at the moment, as we've said, there's not a drop of mortar in this arch structure. You could have an arch like this anywhere around your garden. It doesn't have to be an enormous garden, as you can see, to make a beautiful feature out of it. Yeah, I was just saying, that's what Chris is doing now. The seat will come all the way around this circle here, and it will have a sweeping back which will be arched, surprisingly enough, to match. It's as if we've thought about it, isn't it, really? It'll be arched to match the nice gentle curves. Very little straight lines, very few straight lines, shall I say, in this whole structure. Just this little bit here is straight. This section here that comes round to the arch, as you can see, is curved. That's all curved. And then out of this, also curved to a nice neat end. Now we've got one leg of the arch out. So far so good. Let's not speak too soon though, hey? It's like a tricky job on your own. But, easy for me. Now, how's this going to come out, or is it? Oh, yeah, a bit of a wiggle. And there it is out. And certainly for the first 10 seconds or so, it's remained in place. So there we have, as you have seen firsthand, the birth of an arch, should we say. So, no mortar, just all stones put in the right sort of place. We'll give that a good dust down. It's a bit dusty because all the little bits of stone. See if we can get through here to have a look at this side a little bit. Sun might be in our eyes in a moment. See, it's a beautiful sunny day here. A good day to be revealing an arch, I think. And there we have it, really. It's simple as that. So if you fancy one of these or something like this, we can build it in any sort of shape, size. This is about as small as you get really for an archway. Quite pleasant, I think. There we go.